Joel Bitonio talked to the media today, and he talked about Baker Mayfield and what he's been like this week since that tough outing against Packers.
Yeah, we had a good practice today, and we started our prep on Pitt. But this morning we watched the Green Bay film, and we went over it. And it's never, when you have a tough game, it's never fun to watch the film. But guys learn from it, and you learn from those mistakes. And honestly, like, Baker was in one of the toughest situations to be in. You know what I mean? He had COVID. He was on it for the full length of time. He didn't get a chance to throw a ball and practice with the guys and stuff. But the ultimate competitor came out in him, and he said, I'm going to get there. I'm going to play in this game. And, as a teammate of his, like, you can't never question how tough he is or his want to or his ability to, play when maybe he shouldn't be playing injury-wise or other situations. And it's one of the things I respect him on. But his confidence this week, I don't think has changed. And I think, they're telling us there's a chance to win this division. So we're going to go out there and give it our best shot.
So, Tim, let me go into this. What did you think of the play calling against Green Bay? I thought it was pretty good, except for would have done it differently, obviously, in that last drive.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue with it. Again, it comes down to execution. And like I was saying earlier, I think Baker pressing way too much instead of just, doing what, he just needs to do, just keeping things simple and not trying to be a hero. Because, all he needs to do is be that distributor player that we saw, in his rookie season, we saw throughout 2020. It seemed like instead of trying to force the ball, like it seemed like he was doing with a couple of those interceptions on Saturday. Kevin Stefanski certainly did a good job. He got creative, especially with the run game. I love some of the reverses to Anthony Schwartz. Some of the screen calls worked out, some good decisions. And, in spite of the 4 picks, Baker still had some good throws. He still threw 2 touchdowns. And considering they still had a chance to win in spite of all that, you can say what you will about the 4th interception, the penalty or whatever, but I think Kevin Stefanski did what he could to really get Baker going. And, like Joel Bitonio alluded to, he pretty much hadn't practiced with the team in 2 weeks. I doubt he threw a football really. And, all things considered, maybe that's why there was pressure on him. And maybe it's just a case of, settling down after a week. But Stefanski, I thought last week, did his job and gave his team a shot to win.